Alright guys, welcome back to the second episode of Assassin's Creed Director's Cut Edition. These two are talking about something to do with Desmond being in the Animus, and in the last episode, we were introduced to Desmond Miles, who is the protagonist of the game, reliving his ancestors' memories, Altair ibn Lanad of Masyaf. I don't know if that's a real place, if they made that up. There's a lot in this game that's real and a lot that's made up for it. But yeah, Robert de Sable invaded Masyaf, going after the treasure that assassins had taken from him. What we're going to do now, outside of the Animus, we don't get very many sequences like this, but we can actually listen in on conversations. Also, we can go into the shower and have a different camera angle, which is a bit random. Can't actually have a shower though. We have a toilet at least. 3 toilet rolls that'll tide us over for like 6 days maybe. Must shit a lot. Hand dryer, yeah, nice with the towel. Okay, let's actually move on with the story, what you guys want to hear.
I don't appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down, and then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine, but I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, so it's obvious that they're after something important, but Desmond isn't responding well to the Animus, so we have to ease him in, like she said. Got ourselves a nice double bed here, plenty of space. Room for one more, wink wink. We've also got a wardrobe here.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Not allowed to change clothes yet. Have ourselves a table, which I don't know if we can interact with. I know at some point we can. Yeah, just wanted to show off Desmond's room. Here we got a visor scanner. Go in and out. Take a look around the lab. Obviously, I'll put a time code in if you want to skip this nonsense and go back to the game. Got some servers over here. Cryogenically. Obviously, it looks cool as well as being that may everything tip-top performance. And we can take a look outside the window. Got some generic buildings, very bright lights. They didn't want to animate much of this. Kind of gives the feeling that we're still, you know, in the middle of a city of some kind because the buildings all. Can't hear any traffic though, so it must actually be a massive facility. I'm thinking. Here we have a computer. Interact with it yet? I know at some point we can. Order. Trying to flesh out the world of Assassin's Creed. Wasn't much to it, but all of this stuff is important for later. Files on the desk. Let's see. Nothing over here. It's pretty much a mirror image now. Now these guys are heading back.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Lock your room. So if we just interact with the Animus, we'll carry on with the mission. Yeah. Turns off. Or we can talk to Lucy actually.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they called the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Masyaf, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's all right. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
The big cotton. Desmond's.
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it.
A neck clipped through her shirt. And Desmond is scratching his ass. Interesting.
Aren't you tired?
And we can't talk with her anymore. Alright, let's go hit the hay. So it seems like this would have been a good part to tack on at the end of last episode, and we could have round things off with me going to bed. But the episode was dragging on too much as it was.
The door.
Can't head back out. And we change our clothes. Sometimes this does open up. Can we just take a shit? Yes. Alright, just wondering. I mean, I'd like to explore the facility a bit more. Oh, okay, we just teleport towards the bed. Morning. Other side of the bed somehow.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Something tells me that Desmond's memories have something to do with his plan. Well, not his plan, but Abstergo's plan. Yeah, Lucy? Looking good. Alright, let's get back in here. Alright, we're going to continue. So this interface actually doubles as both inside of the machine and for us as well, so we can actually exit the Animus if we wanted to. And we can check out the credits for the Animus development team.
You forget how the Animus works? Select the memory on the menu in front of you and let's begin.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. Manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You will see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
Mouth move there.
No. Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Like it's delayed.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Alright, first task, let's go find out who this traitor is. We've been demoted, we've lost our sword, we've lost the hidden blade. We've also lost the short blade. Counter kills we don't know how to do anymore. And throwing knives have gone. We've lost the ability to tackle, don't know how you forget to do that. And catch ledges, grab brakes. Somehow, all this knowledge has been stripped from us. Remember. Quite sure how that works, but yeah. So let's head on the. You can see on the map, there's a distance icon, very much like GTA.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market. Remember, remember, remember.
Man, Altair's very, acting like a bit of a dick. Still hasn't learned his lesson yet. So those guys are highlighted as if we could attack them, but they're supposed to be our allies. See on the mini-map there at the bottom right, quite a distance away. And these guards apparently are different from the inside of the assassin's fortress. Tackle people out of the way if I want. Hold on the circle button. Get out of here. If you start climbing buildings, you can actually hear the dialogue change on some people. What reason for doing that? But if you take ladders, no one gives a shit. No, that's normal. Oh shit! That was not supposed to happen. Oh dear.
Use free running to escape from a fight.
Remember, pigeons can tell you where to jump. Good leap of faiths. Big barrel for hay. Has he lost his mind? Yes. Now the wet pigeon's telling us to do that. But as long as it's nearby, and it looks like you can make it, you pretty much can.
What is he doing?
Alright, so these guys have some kind of a conversation that we do. Bench. Vision.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Right, basket weaver is the one we're gonna grab. Find the basket weaver. Luckily for us, it's up there on the map. Ladder and get up there. The acceptable way places. Jumping around, however, is not. Suddenly lost all of our forward momentum. This game is not very good with momentum. I've never seen someone do that before. Never seen someone jump.
What a fool she do!
What a fool. Alright, pickpocket. Oh, we're too close to the pickpocket.
He's going to hurt himself.
Too close, too far.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Right, this guy we need to pickpocket. So low profile, press and hold, push button, pickpocket someone as they're walking. What's his pouch? Our missing finger. Find my son near the cypress tree now. I wonder who stole my letter. Maybe it was that very suspicious guy who was listening to our conversation. Yep.
I see the way you stop acting like a child. Hear the things you say. A traitor. I'm not
what's
a
that?
traitor. It's Al-Mualim who's betrayed us.
Flag.
You'll see.
Ah, collectibles.
Soon,
1 of 20
all
assassin
your eyes
flags.
will be
Collect
open
from
to the
us.
truth.
Yeah.
We stand upon the threshold.
And we got someone
between
chatting
this
shit
world
about
and a
Al-Mualim.
new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
I'm gonna go kick his ass. Follow the despot to a secluded place and beat him until he speaks. I kick his ass. Right, you're gonna get it now. What you get for running your mouth. Ow! How did I just kick my ass?
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right.
And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Muallim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our Brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the Crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Got the assassin's blade on the table there. Nice. Still missing a finger though. That's the price of having the assassin's blade. Wants to lose your finger. Right, new weapon gained. Got a sword and hidden blade. We can practice in the courtyard. Go ahead and do that.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Right, deflect attacks. Hold down the button. Attack me again. I double dare you. Once more. Come on. Do it, bitch. Right, I'll attack. They force you into it, but you can always quit whenever you like. Come on, bring it. We're just gonna stand here. Like, fuck you.
A few moments later.
There we go. This is the cheap tactic. You can throw someone into a wall, and when they're down, you just keep slicing them. I don't know how I'm slicing this guy. Clearly on the floor. My blade is not going on the floor. Somehow raining blood all over him. Alright, and that's enough.
You must be busy. I understand.
So practice fight and combo kill. Check out combo kill. Press the button to attack, then press again as soon as your sword makes contact.
Perfect. The work of a master.
Nice.
You must be busy. I understand.
So every single time you hear the audible clicks of the sword.
You must be busy. I understand. It takes time to draw another blade. Ensure your first attack is also your last.
Alright, so our tasks now are to head towards Damascus. But there are also 20 flags inside of Masyaf. Collect. Scattered around the place. Not exactly sure where they're all hidden. If we come across them, we'll grab them. I'm not going for a 100% completion. At least not yet. Maybe as a post-game do it. But I have a lot of post-game stuff that I say I'll do. Never actually get around to doing. But just be aware that they're around.
Have you ever seen someone do that before? I have.
Almost positive there should be one up here. I mean, if I was designing a game, I'd put one up here. Yep, there it is.
He's going to cause trouble.
Oh, another flag down here. Number 3. Alright, and now we're going to exit the gates. Now we can mount a horse. I'm going to choose the black one. So we can actually blend with the horse as well, where we have a nice trot. Go into a gallop. We can knock down people as well.
Whether in a car or on a horse, we don't mind using excessive force.
I'm sure we can pull out swords. Like Link. Got mounted a large object. Now we just follow the compass, pretty much. I'm sure there are flags along the way, but I don't know where they are. If I see one, I'll grab it. Probably sheath my sword somehow. Quite sure how to do it. There we go. Deselect the sword from the menu.
Take your time. When moving slowly, you reduce your chances of...
The chances of what? You didn't finish the sentence. Like? It's not the place we need to get to just yet. We're kind of in between cities. In between, yeah, in between locations. Trot would make us less conspicuous. Yeah! But buildings with an eagle viewpoint, with an eagle flying around it like that one. The scale thing, you can see there's a little lookout point up there. Scale this building. Obviously, it's a crime to try to be ink. The handles. Altair. That's it. Look for anything protruding. Pretty much gives you the opportunity to grab it in. What's up? Eagle. Place. Triangle button. And synchronize. Ooh. Looks like it might have hit his head off the side of that. Area scan. Objectives with hide spots within this area are now displayed in your map. Yes. So let's actually take a look at our map. So you can see towards Masyaf is there. Got some more viewpoints, and we got towards Damascus over here. So we're going to continue along the path. We'll check out that viewpoint next. Also, I switched horse to a white horse. I've abandoned the black horse. Those guys don't look friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
This path leads us towards Damascus, but away from that viewpoint, because it was up a longer hill. But towards this instead. Oh shit.
Infant, you will die here.
Cut me down.
Infinite. There's no chance against you.
Shot lots of instant counter kills.
Give up! You've nowhere to run!
I think I need to break the run.
Stop running! You cannot escape!
Oh, look, a flag.
I will catch you!
Ow. On that flag. That'll help me out.
They're here!
Climb, you stupid. Ow. Melting me rocks.
I see him! You will not get away from me!
100 King Richard flags. Right, synchronize here. And we'll do a massive leap of faith. Waiting here until we become Animus.
They're getting better and better at slipping away.
Right, safe to come out. Now I'm gonna assume that this guy is the one that killed me. Attacked me. Quite a way away from. Guy. Like to the. They get attacking me. Ooh, a Templar. These big hitters. Lots of health. Can actually attack him. What? What? I was. Damn it. it. Ow. Oh shit. Where did he go? Sweet. 60 Templars in the game to kill, by the way. It's a really cheap tactic. Get up high, assassinate him from behind. Don't know why it didn't work the first time. Ooh, a horse. That's not how you grab a horse. Go.
What got him
I'll get you! Find out where he went! I see him! After him! Faster!
Ow.
This won't be too difficult.
There we go. That was close. It was worth it though, all for that flag. Flag. Oh, I can collect it while on the horse. Like that. What's that? Viewpoint. Climb it. Okay. That's not how you climb it. What the hell are you doing? Oh, lucky for us, there's a flag in here. That. Where did he go?
He's over here! Won't get away from me! I can hear you breathing! I found him! He's here! Stop
Shit,
running!
need to be quick, otherwise it runs.
I will find you!
Next viewpoint. And let's jump. There's a flag up there.
God has already damned you. You cannot escape him.
I could have sworn there was a flag here. Oh well. Let's jump on our horse again. And off to Damascus we go. Let's roll that. Once we get some more skills, we'll be able to take on those guys. Now, let's run. Checkpoint. Good sign.
Kill him!
I'm no one.
Don't never get away!
Flag. bag. That's not how you get off the base.
Come quickly! Don't let him get away! I will catch you!
I will capture you.
You hide like a rat! That's him! There! Get him! Don't get away from me! I can hear you breathing! I found him! He's here!
Right, next synchronization. Next leap of faith. Let's go! Ow.
I've got better things to do.
As long as you walk around a praying motion, should be good. Into the hidden blade. Ooh, a Templar. I wanna capture him. I wanna capture him. Kill him. How about it? He's guarding some kind of treasure. Does it? What the fuck was that? Ow. Am I dead? Oh, shit. Okay, let's try this again. Now, I know I've selected the hidden blade. There we go. Bitch. Have a sleep with the fish. And what's in your chest? Nothing.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs. Or...
Oh my god. Breaking his legs. What the hell? Alright, here we are in Damascus. Enter the city before we exit. Actually, no. This is the perfect place for us to end off. Fantastic view. There's the entrance. Head down this hill. Steep cliff face. Vast city to begin with. We're going to save that for the third episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And in the next episode, we're going to check out Damascus and see what the Assassin's Brotherhood has in store for us. Take care.